All right, everybody, welcome in. Let's talk to the ancestors today. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see what the ancestors have to say for themselves. This is a general message for the collective. Let's see what's going on. Tomorrow in Pathfinders, I'm going to talk more about the father wound. I started talking about that in the Twin Flame reading yesterday for, it was largely for Divine Feminines, but this is about if you have trouble making money or keeping money, if you have trouble in the world feeling safe, anything like that. We're going to talk about the father wound in Pathfinders tomorrow. So if you're up for it, come on along. There's a link below if you want to join up. In my astrology group on Thursday, I'm going to talk about the moon. We're going to talk about being born on different moon cycle, parts of the moon cycle. I'm born on a full moon. Shocking. We have a full moon in Leo as I'm speaking. So let's see what the ancestors want to bring through. Let's see what the ancestors want to bring through today. Really like thick energy today. There's just a feeling of that. Okay, wow, check this out. New life underneath. Shift. Indeed. Whoopsie, come on back. Focus and psychic. So some of you are picking up on things right now about planning for a new life. Okay, doing something differently in your life, shifting. Obviously, this is about you really paying attention, like making a decision, asking for the help you need to do that, whatever it is. If you have this vision that you want to create something, the life you want, the life you want to create, what does it look like to you? What does it look like to you? I'm going to create a new, another YouTube channel for the Charlie and Maisie show, because we definitely have a lot of video for Charlie and Maisie and you guys have been asking. So I'm going to do that. But also maybe a channel that revolves around our travels, our adventures, that we're going to Sedona to do a retreat in April. So more details coming out on that. If you're part of Pathfinders, I will be talking about that tomorrow as well. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here for everybody. If you're picking up that you need to do something different in your life, I'm here to validate that. You're not wrong. It's not just random. Okay? It's time. So we've got Mars moving direct at the end of February 23rd, thereabouts, next week. Okay? So 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles underneath. Look at this. The 8 of Pentacles. Here's the moon. And then there's the 10 of Wands and the Tower. Wow. Judgment. I can't stop myself here. And then creativity. So that feels really good to me. This is sort of like this drudgery of putting in time and effort and just, sort of like you can never get ahead or you can never sort of get anywhere. Some of you may need some help, all right, in what you're doing. Some of you may need some help in what you're doing. I think it goes like this. Maybe not. The moon coming in, full moon in Leo. Where does that hit for you? That's my midheaven. And what that means is it is about the public me. Okay. So Leo is very public and very creative. Here's Leo again. And there's just something here that's rather sudden. I feel like a lot of you are, if you're having drudgery in your work, if you're having it be like, oh, I just can't seem to get out of this box, it's going to get blown up. And I feel like that's a really good thing. Like you should look at it as an opportunity. Okay, look at a big change in career path as an opportunity. Ancestors are saying there is a crossroads here, and it's like choose the creative thing. Choose the thing that maybe you have wanted to do, whatever that is, and have felt a little weird about it. Like some of you are psychically picking up that there's a shift in our energy, our consciousness. We are separating into the crossroads of the consciousness is happening right now. So this is the time to break out of the drudgery. I keep getting that word. Something that you're doing that's repetitive, that's not really getting you anywhere. Okay, that's what I mean by that. So here we go. 9 of Swords. This is psychically picking up things in the middle of the night. Some of you may be having dreams that are showing you, hey, it's time to go in that direction. 9 of Swords. There's the devil energy. That is about being stuck. Look at this. 9 of Swords, devil, the Emperor. Wow. 10 of Cups. Justice. Beautiful energy. Death. Oof. Wow. Okay. The Sun. There's Leo. I got Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn. Okay. Lots of Leo here. Oh my word. 10 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Something is definitely done. We've got the Devil and the Death card. Devil and the Death card. And we are, I can't unsee this, that there possibly may be something about, a change in leadership. The Emperor card here. Change in leadership before things get too stuck. Like if you're needing to take some action in your life, take advantage. I mean, Tower, Devil, Death, 10 of Swords. The only one that's missing is the 5 of Pentacles of my, my 5, terrible 5, my terrible 5. I bet we'll see it. But there's something here that says, like, whatever you're thinking about, what you want to do, this is going to bring some kind of opportunity. Like it's kind of, a blessing in disguise. The Sun card, the 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. See, this is like fast movement. All right. And remember what I said about everything being stuck over here? Everything being stuck, slow moving. That's the Capricorn energy, Pluto and Capricorn. And now Pluto is shifted to Aquarius. So there's fast movement. I feel like there's some upheaval that's coming in that is going to offer you a choice. Like, don't shrink from it. Okay? Don't shrink from it, and don't try to hold on to the past. Because I'm going to just clarify a couple of these cards, because I feel like this is coming in. 9 of Swords. I'm here to validate that for you. And so it could be different in each one of your personal lives. Some of you may be ending relationships. Some of you are ending career paths. Some of you are relationships, of love relationships or family relationships or something like that. Like it's time to get away from this domineering. I'm getting domineering, dominating, controlling energy. Mars will go direct next week, like I said. And if you felt frustrated, all right, talk to me about that. The Mars energy going direct. Oh, there's 5. Okay, there's another 5 of Swords. Not super happy about that card either, but it's not one of my 5. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Cups. It's time to go for what you want. Yes, Ace of Cups. And the Hermit card. So that's really beautiful energy about moving forward. And I keep getting this energy of, like, you're not wrong. I just want to validate whatever if you're seeing a relationship as manipulative and this other person is not, you're like, well, they're not a bad person, or they're not awful, or they're not mean or narcissistic or anything like that. You're telling yourself that in the daytime. Whatever you're telling yourself in the daytime, in the nighttime, you know the truth. In the nighttime, isn't that interesting? It's like the night The darkness of the night, it's like we need the darkness of the night to see the light. You're not seeing the light in the day because there's so much light. There's so much light going on. And so we need this time. And you have been second guessing yourself, or you have been sort of saying, you know, it's not really that bad, or it's going to be a fine, it's not that big a deal. But then in the middle of the night you're like, no. Okay, Five of Swords. Like, this Emperor really is, I feel like they're triggered by you. I feel like they're triggered by your ability to be independent, your ability to do your life the way you want it to, which I think you will be able to. The Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. You have to focus on that. Focus on what you want to create. The current drudgery is taking you down a road where you're focusing on what you have in your life is a result of a past manifestation. You're needing to create some kind of new vision for yourself. Okay, create some kind of new vision and walk in a different direction, or walk in your joyful direction. The Death card, what's ending? You know, endings and new beginnings. What's ending? Fool. Eight of Cups. It's already ended. Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. You're going to be getting messages in the middle of the night, or messages when you're at peace. I do feel like it's in the night, or in the darkness of the current energies right now, that the light is like slicing. It's like lightning. It's cutting through the darkness to sort of, it's already happened. If you're thinking like, well, it's not bad, this isn't bad, this relationship isn't bad, this job isn't that bad, this connection isn't that bad, it's already happened. Like, it's already wait, maybe I should rephrase that. You're thinking that it's not going to get any worse. And if I could just stand here in this, like, if I could just keep doing this, Ten of Wands, then I'll be safe, or something like that. No, I don't think so. I think it's already happened. The shift to something worse has already happened, and your spirit guides are trying to wake you up. Okay, your spirit guides are trying to wake you up to get you to the next chapter. So I want you to focus on the positive, the joyful, the experience that you want to have. Stop focusing on what's going on right now, even what's going on in the world. Like, stop focusing on this. This is a manifestation of from the past. Okay, this is what has been manifested on this planet right now, and it may be the thing. It may have some bearing on this shift. Yes, it will. But it's already started. This has already started. And it's up to you to sort of get the messages and take action. I said this yesterday when I was talking about the father wound, and the father wound can undermine your lower three chakras. Your ability to feel safe, root chakra, make money, root chakra, sacral chakra, be creative and create something new, sacral chakra, solar plexus, take back your power. The current energies are trying to undermine that by kind of making you think that everything is not as it seems, or something. No. That I'm going to be okay without making this decision, or that it's okay for me to stay where I am. I just feel like that's not true. So the next message I'm getting is that if you really wanted to create something, you're going to need to balance yourself internally, masculine and feminine, which is why I was talking about healing the father wound. We talk a lot about the mother wound in terms of abandonment, or the cold kind of criticizing energy. Those are low vibe mother energies. Okay, the mother wound. You're either cold and abandoning, or criticizing and tearing you down and taking, undermining your self-confidence, or something like that. the father wound, the lower vibration of the father wound is about, because Emperor is here. It's about dominating and controlling, or absent, completely absent, right? And those two things are lower vibration. So the complete abdication of a leadership role, not doing anything, is very low vibe father energy, or just completely, abandoning the family, or dominating and controlling the family. Okay, so if you look at the mother father wound, they're essentially very similar, but more than anything, I feel like the father wound impacts your lower three chakras more. I feel like that's about feeling safe in your own life, feeling safe financially. And if there's like a rumbling of the ground here, which this tower is, the death card, and what is this 10 of swords? Because I feel like this has already started. This is already going on. That's why you're getting this wake up call. This is wake up call. Okay, wake up call. So like, get out of this job. Like, you can't just stand still right now. I just don't believe that. So we only have like a week or 10 days left to go before we have Mars moving direct. So it's time to make plans right now. That's the action you can take. Because when Mars moves direct, then there's external action, right? Then there's physical action. What's the 10 of swords, please? Woo! Hierophant, 2 of wands. There's the Empress. And the 4 of wands. So this is a move. This is a physical move. All right, I can't stop it. That Hierophant is here. This is about another leadership. Patriarchy. Yeah, for sure. Wow. February 12th is the full moon in Leo. I just had a little intuitive hit that kind of upset the computer enough to shut off my video. Wow. But I just want to say to you that there's a feeling of not being able to trust yourself. There's a feeling that you have been looking to external sources for validation. External validation is a big symptom of needing to heal a father wound. Looking for external validation about things is a big sort of red flag that you need to heal your own inner, your own trusting of your intuition. I feel like we are sort of teetering on the precipice of needing to make a decision around the leadership. Okay. And I almost feel like there's a new decision coming up around leadership. Now, maybe this is personal leadership in our life, or a leadership role in the world, that there is a masculine energy that is dominating and controlling, or trying to dominate and control. And it's your intuition is not wrong, but you're looking to the external masculine to say, yes, you're right. And that's not going to happen. That external masculine is sort of thriving off of you not trusting yourself. This is the lesson here, which is, if you have looked to external masculine, especially masculine energies for validation, there's now a need for you to trust yourself more and make a new decision. Because I feel like the empowerment of the Emperor and this Hierophant is like out of control. You're giving someone too much power over your life. Why is Justice here? I got the 4 of Swords. And I will say that looked to me to be in the reverse. 4 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So there's something about not healing this father wound, and this like very naive kind of everything will be okay if I do nothing. if I'm just, if I'm ignoring what I'm hearing in my own life because I'm afraid of taking a leap of faith, fool. I'm afraid of of taking the next step because I don't know what's going to happen. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is coming through saying, hey, you got to know what you want. You got to know what you want and where you're going. You've got to bring along the wisdom. You've got to bring along, and this is Virgo too. So this is about systems. This is about meticulous planning. Virgo is very much about meticulous planning. So again, like I'm saying to you, this little bit of time, only like 10 days, really is the time to plan. Now, I stopped myself from saying this before, but it keeps coming up in my own personal sort of vault. The anniversary of my father's death was February 12th. And seriously, it did not occur to me until I'm sitting here and when the computer blew out, stopped me from recording, and I recorded, I saved the video and I wrote February 12th. Wow. That's the anniversary of my father's death in 1981, 91, 2001, 2011, 2021. So 44. That number 44 has been showing up for me everywhere. This is a hey. The 4 is right here. Emperor is the 4th. It's sort of like you need to take action, Mary Jo, but you need to take action. If you're resonating with this, you need to take action that is on you for your best and highest good. You can't look to external figures that may be authority figures, especially. They are unreliable sources of information. And if you look to them for validation, the whole point of what they're doing is for themselves. So you're going to need to not be validated. That might be something that's very challenging for a lot of us who have father wounds, because the father wound really disrupts the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Makes you second guess yourself, makes you give away your power, makes you codependent, all of these things. And it's like kind of banking on this energy is kind of banking that you'll second guess yourself. But I feel like we're being asked to not do that. The new path has already started. So my father is my ancestor, not a blood ancestor, because I'm adopted, but an ancestor nonetheless. And so I'll ask about a message specifically for him, because I feel like he's here in this reading. So I'm going to ask Dad for a message for all y'all, and let's see what we don't see coming, because I feel like we're kind of like, there's a little bit about fiddling while Rome burns here. All right. So if you want to continue on with me, this is the ancestor reading. Link is below. I will see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.